Welcome back. Well, Africans often honor situations through music. Now, Chicco, Twala and Owen and Ndlovu have followed suit. They've composed Izikhukhula to raise money for KwaZulu-Natal flood victims. In April, thousands of people were displaced and over 400 people died following severe flooding and landslides. To tell us more about the song as well as its impact thus far is musician Owen Ndlovu, who joins us in conversation in the studio. Owen, thank you so much for your time this morning. Welcome. When we're looking at this, the song in itself, Izikhukhula, maybe let's expound first a little bit about the meaning of it. I'm glad that I read it, but the meaning of Izikhukhula.
Yes. Good morning, Faith, and good morning to your viewers. And thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to come and talk to your viewers. Izikhukhula is a Zulu word for floods. Okay. So when the floods happened in KwaZulu-Natal, we felt touched. But as artists, people have got this perception that we've got a lot of money when we don't. But what we have is creativity and talent. So we came together with Chicco to say, how can we make a contribution? Remember, when there's a bereavement all the time, black people come together and comfort through singing. So we thought, let's put the song together. And you know, Chicco has done this type of songs a long time ago. Peace in Our Land, he got a group of artists to come together and perform a song. And this time I said, this is a man that can do it for me. Then I approached Chicco, we came together, put him already, and we got the new brothers from Nongom, which is KZN, because we wanted to make the song relevant to that. So they put their lyrics together, and we combined the music, and we came up with something that we believe is a great song. The purpose of this is to make people download the song, stream the song, so that the contributions can be made towards the victims of KZN. So this song is for the purpose to try and donate what we can to the people of KZN.
How was it? I mean, how many artists do you have involved in this particular song?
Faith, we've got two brothers, Izimfundo and Sandile. Okay. They call themselves Black Nongom. And then we've got a choir.
Black Nongom?
Black Nongom.
Got you.
Yes. So, and then we have KZN Mess Choir that has backed them in terms of the backing
so backing
and the
vocalist.
chorus. Yes, yes. So we've got two types of artists that came together. So we thought when we put these two artists together, we'll be able to spread the word and give it a power that it needs, because of when people go and comfort, they come in numbers. So that's why we decided to put a choir there. But we believe that it's an emotional song that will touch the lives of South Africans, in the meantime comforting those that have been misfortunate to have the situation that happened in KwaZulu-Natal. But we're really, really proud of what we put together.
Yeah, and we cannot wait to hear it. I know that in a little bit later on in the show, we're going to have a musical treat of the very same song in itself, so that we can all have a listen to it. And as you're saying, that it goes towards a very good cause. Just in terms of from your side of experiencing what's been happening in KwaZulu-Natal, I would take it that there are loved ones there, for family there and the like. How is the recovery process? Because the floods have stopped for now.
Yeah.
But the mark has been left. Lives have been lost. People are still in displaced, places of dwelling. Yeah. People have lost loved ones, and the trauma of loss is still resonating in the province. What has been your experience thus far?
To be quite honest, people are still in the halls. Yeah. People are still misplaced, and it's discomforting to see what is happening in KZN. But what I know about South Africans is that we rise above all the tough situations. We've been through the West, and I'm sure if we come together also for this cause, we'll be able to help and comfort those people. So every contribution from any South African, if you download the song, it can be R1 to download it, ringtone for 50 cents, but that will go towards the contribution that will make, to make sure that we take those people from the discomfort where they're sitting right now, so that they can come back to their homes. We can't even sleep at night. When you sleep and you think that there are people still sitting like that, you want to make a contribution. But the contribution can be so much. That is why we're saying we appeal to all South Africans and in the continent where ENSA reaches, to be able to assist us just by downloading the song or making some contribution however way. That will be enough for us to say, this is how we can say we empathize with you.
Yeah, the aim is to be able to raise about 15 million rand towards this cause in itself. Now, in South Africa, not to sound like a pessimist, unfortunately, we are very notorious for not allowing money to reach where it's intended to reach, right? We've seen this before with COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the way that funds were dispersed, right? It's not a secret in the South African context. That's why we've got various reports that come out of it. How then do you make sure that the song that's been downloaded right? This is a very... The song that gets downloaded, if I buy your ringing tone, how do I make sure that the money is actually going to get to where it's supposed to go to, which is the people that have been displaced? Because otherwise, money sits somewhere in the ether, and unfortunately in the ether, it's somebody else's pocket, which is not the victim.
Correct.
Right? So how then do we make sure that from the time that I download with my R1.50, it actually reaches the person who needs it the most?
Yes. The civil societies have set the tone. We are partnering with civil organizations down in KZN and CISA as well for music that will assist us. And then we'll involve the government. But of course, once you've got the civil societies, they become the watchdog to make sure that the money goes through to the right people. Because of, we also, I'm from KZN, but I'm based in Joburg. So we got to make sure that when we go there, we get the right people to assist us. We will ensure, and we'll come back to ENCA to say, really, people have received the money. Because of we know what can happen, especially in South Africa. It's a reality. So we had to make sure that we've got maybe 3 to 4 people that will form a committee that will make sure that the money goes to the relevant people.
Yeah, because ultimately, you know, it's so good, the effort that is being put behind, and I think all hands on deck. It's wonderful to see how different societies and different pockets of society are being able to come together and in their own creative ways and innovative ways be able to make a contribution. That goes without saying. Altruism in this country is never short, and it's great. But altruism also needs accountability, right? And altruism just can't end with you doing good, because ultimately you get tired if you do good and the money never gets to where it's intended. So how does it work? So CISA will be the one that holds the money. So the monies that get collected from, let's take it through from the time that I download it, right? So I get it and I pay a certain amount. And then what happens to that R1.50 or the R2.50 that I'm downloading?
We've got an account for FNB that we've created, Izikhukhula, and the account number is 6300-5731-525. I can repeat it, 6300-5731-525. So the money will go there, and then we'll set up the committee that will include the civil societies and the government down in KwaZulu-Natal and CISA, which is the creators for arts and music. We come together, then we'll announce where the money goes, who benefits, and we make sure everything should be transparent, like you say. Because there's no point of us trying to do all this effort. At the end of the day, the people that we're trying to help, they don't get help. So we will ensure. We are aware of the situation, and we're very wary, but at least we know that if we do it this way, at least people will be happy, because that is an ultimate goal for us to help people. 15
million rand, that is how much is being asked to be raised to help those who've been affected by the floods in KwaZulu-Natal. And of course, a great cause in being able to just come together as civil society and do their part, especially when it comes to the creative industry in doing their part to help the cause. We're going to make sure that you've got the details of the bank account at the bottom of the screen, but I think more than anything else, go on to where can we download the song? Spotify or where?
The song is available on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, YouTube, iTunes. So almost all the distribution platforms we do have the song. So download the song and make your contribution towards this worthy cause. It's all about assisting those that have been affected by the floods in KwaZulu-Natal. And Owen, Ndlovu, thank you so much for your time this morning. All the best. You've been very kind.
Thank you very much. Coming up, though, we're going to have a sneak peek of what the song Izikhukhula sounds like. You do not want to miss that. Performance is coming up next. Stay with us.